Ooh.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our Rise of the Runelords game for Pathfinder. Well, Pathfinder for Savage Worlds. There we go. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Sorry if there are some distractions. Baby is being baby tonight and she's crawling everywhere and getting into nonsense. Um, so last time we played, the group explored some more of Thistletop. You befriended a giant crab named Tiny. You found lots more treasure. And a really ugly, really dangerous invisible creature that you guys decided to make tomorrow's problem. You said fuck Thistletop and made your way back to town to sell off all of the goodies that you found, and I believe we're going to decide what to do next. We kind of like skipped over some of the minutia of selling goods just so that we can actually get to the meat of things. So in just a second, while you guys decide what you would like to do, I will figure out how much money you got from this.
Um, well, guess one thing is we should report back to everybody about the stuff. Talk to Hemlock.
Yeah. That's probably a good idea. He probably wants to hear about it.
And then see if anything going on in town, because I think we're pretty good with taking care of the thistle. Yeah, it's just tops now that we have a new regime that worships the pickle.
What?
The pickle. We gave him the pickle.
Yeah, we got more pickles.
Oh, yeah, yeah, just yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
How could I forget?
Yeah, it's not like it's dehydrated cucumber. They're just not the same.
No, I don't think they'd have the same effects on some sort of mystical creature.
Yeah, yeah. But good. Yeah, and then see if there's anything neat around town. I mean, we did save the town multiple times over. We are great heroes.
Mhm.
Mm,
Okay, so
mm,
I will just make lives a little bit easier so you're not dealing with a ton of little minutia, tiny coins. I will round up and say that you guys were able to get 7,886 gold for all of the bits, the couple of interesting weapons that you found, the armor pieces that some people were wearing, and all of the coinage.
Let's
There is, sorry, the baby just made a very aggressive growling noise because one of the post-it notes she's playing with got away from her. Um, there is a bank in Sandpoint. It is overseen by the Mercantile League, and one of the individuals in town that is a paladin of Abadar, and I believe that the vault is actually in the bottom of the town hall.
yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys were gonna go talk to some folks to give an update. Did you want to talk to um Hemlock or the mayor or both?
Yeah, let's inform both at the same time. And how are we splitting up the money? Even CB even, or are we gonna have a treasurer?
I am not good at being a treasurer.
Well, let's just I guess even Steven it.
Yeah.
If it comes out to that looks like a very odd number.
It's not that odd. I think all of you would be left with like just shy of
Okay.
2K and 5 silver.
1,971 gold and 5 silver. We are rich. I have now more money than I have never needed in my life.
Thank you. Thank you, Leilani. You've gifted me post-it notes.
For you, mama.
Oh, sorry, you wanted them back, but you just wanted to be higher up. Got it. Okay. Uh, so, you guys were heading to who again? I got distracted by a child.
I believe the mayor and Hemlock.
Oh, okay. I will say that you are able to set up a meeting with both of them. Yeah, I'll say they would make time. Like when you walk into the town hall with Hemlock, uh the Mayor Kendra Deverin is currently in a meeting with that blonde asshole-ish dude Titus Scarnetti that you guys had encountered before.
Oh,
Uh,
Tidance.
and she looks more than happy for the distraction. She sort of hustles him out the door with a promise to discuss it later, and has you guys all sit down.
Have a good day, Titus.
So long, Tidy Whities.
Bye, butt boy.
Oh god damn it. This is the fucking Winnebago guy again.
As long as he doesn't start like randomly laughing on hillsides, he'll be fine.
What? Is that a Final Fantasy reference?
Even though it's never been Titus, not Titus. But anyway,
The blonde guy, Titus.
Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to take a pause because I believe a little girl needs to be changed.
why, Leilani? Why?
Hello, welcome back. So we left off with Mayor Deverin shooing Titus Scarnetti out of her office and inviting the group of you in, along with Sheriff Baylor Hemlock. She sits down and looks to you guys and says, "So, how is Thistletop? I heard something about you installed your own Goblin King?"
Yeah.
Yes, to put it simply, yes.
Okay.
We named him Jared.
It's an odd name, but I suppose it works. And I heard that you slew the individuals that were in charge of this endeavor and that perpetrated the raid against Sandpoint, correct?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Nualia, and then is there two others, or is there just one other?
Well, there was Nualia, there was her boyfriend, the guy that was sleeping with her, the half elf pseudo,
Right.
Amiko's half brother.
Mhm.
And then there was that wizard woman, that you
We didn't
guys
catch
took.
her name.
Hmm?
We didn't catch her name.
No, you did not. She says, I actually, based on what you guys have told me of this individual, I think I might know who they are. I did have somebody come from Magnamar recently, that I think you guys should talk to. I believe she's staying at the Rusty Dragon, but I can send a messenger over to have her stop by. Leilani, please stop pressing buttons. Here, do you want a baby app? I will give you a baby app. But first, Dad has a bottle. You want this? Oh, damn. Okay, maybe. No, apparently not. That's my candy bar, you little shit.
No more.
She went straight for it. She noticed it before I did. Anyway, right. So, did you find anything else in Thistletop? I know that you had went back because there were some other rooms that you had not explored. Was there
The
anything
invisible
else of
demon.
interest? A what?
Invisible demon.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Ugh. Okay. Did you slay it?
No, no, no. What's a good term? We're saving it for later.
Okay, well,
They're
It's
hurt.
it's a little hard to hit when it's
Invisible.
invisible.
yes.
Understandable.
Mhm.
Is it at least contained?
We believe so, yes. I think so.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then leave that room, so. Oh,
It didn't follow us out the room, so I mean,
giant crab named Hermit. Herman.
His name was Tiny.
I don't know. I couldn't speak with him. He
Mm,
introduced himself to
Snax told you his name
Snax.
was Tiny.
tiny, yes.
Kamatoma. Yeah. He was very shiny.
Right, Tom?
I
Yeah,
mean, he did make his home in a giant golden helm.
he was very shiny. Thankfully, he didn't want to kick her hiney.
How can we be sure?
Snacks talked to him. He likes that.
Alright.
Yeah, he likes free food.
who doesn't?
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I like
pretty
free food.
valid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here's an impressive decapod.
You're having too much fun with this, Kevin.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was this woman's plan? So I suppose I know that she was intending to get revenge on these seeming slights against her. But Baylor mentioned something about a greater attack, something using something called a rune well. I don't know what that is.
Yes.
Well. Zoro, you're the expert on rune wellology.
Well, there seems to be a object or location here in Sandpoint called a rune well. A rune well is capable of creating creatures called sin spawn, which we have run into while we were at slash under the glassworks. I think.
I think so.
Are those the guys that took you?
You weren't there, but yes.
Yeah.
Right, and that's why one of Baylor's men is stationed there at the glassworks, correct?
Yeah.
Because there's at least a couple of them still there. But again, the well can create more.
Well, it sounds like that well is something we're gonna need to be dealt with.
Yes.
As
Need
much
to be
as
dealt with well.
as much as I don't wish to spread our resources too thin, I suppose if you guys would if you would like the assistance, perhaps Baylor, you could spare some of the guardsmen if there are any volunteers. And I'm sure Shalelu, she returned just a few hours ago. She may be willing to join you if you need. Um, sorry, the baby just handed me my phone back because she's annoyed she can't get my credit card out of it.
Hmm.
You're too young for buying anything online. I'm sorry.
No. Pizza.
Hang on, guys.
We gotta invest.
Okay. So, Mayor Devrin, says, so again, I understand if you all would like to take a rest. You've had quite a couple of days. I understand that you're handling a lot right now, but I do think that we should make an excursion into the in under the glassworks sometime soon. Of course, we'll have to confer with Amiko and let her know that I'm not entirely sure what this all will entail and how much of the glassworks might be compromised at this point. Do you have any indication of that?
Nope.
No, not really.
Next.
So you guys would remember
I
that
don't know.
Okay, that's
the so there was, of course, the glassworks, which is the actual structure that all the people used. And then you found these tunnels that looked like they were hand carved by like folks that had tools, but nothing like really extensive. It definitely looked like it was done by a bunch of guys with shovels and spare pieces of like shipwreck wood that they used to build to support everything. And then it looked like there was another structure that these tunnels broke into that's very old, and the stonework was like professionally done. Like it probably has been there for quite a while. So it does look like it's something that was separate from the glassworks that just happened to these smuggler tunnels happened to run into.
Hmm.
In the meantime, is there anything that we can do for you? You've done so much. I do know that we agreed last time, I believe, to waive the taxes for the two homeowners in the group, but
Hmm. Yeah, waive of taxes is always good.
Wait, I'm supposed to be paying taxes?
Yeah.
Don't admit that.
Who said that?
I
Was it
don't know.
you, Percy? Percy, pay your taxes like a good citizen.
Percy just looks up from where he's been digging in Banyan's pocket.
What do you want, Percy?
Um, so the mayor says, so if I suppose if there's nothing else, I can introduce you to like I said, there's that individual who may have had a connection with the other wizard that you encountered in Thistletop. Um, her name is Sheila Hydemarch. She's apparently from the Pathfinder Lodge up in Magnamar.
Pathfinder Lodge, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Find the way in this savage world, you might say.
Yeah.
Savage girl.
So anything else?
Hello.
Don't
Well-
think, oh yeah, there's a giant underwater creature at the top that ate Snax's arm.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh,
that'll be on the lookout
yeah.
for that.
I'm sorry.
It get better.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
It's just some weird seal shark thing. I think it was like a Bajir.
Yeah. Tiny told us what the name of it was.
Bunyip. Bunyip.
I like how Reese tried to make up a fake name and came up with the name of another D&D monster.
That's what I was thinking
Oh,
of.
okay, that was intentional. Okay.
It was intentional, but like, wait, was it? What
Yeah,
was it?
okay.
Here.
Sorry. The baby has just discovered the joys of hiding her hand in something and pretending like she has no hand. So she just picked up one of those like dice cups and put it on her hand and looked down at it and was like,
It's gone.
and then pulled it off with like, again.
Just kidding.
That's
Just kidding.
Let's see, like object permanence. Maybe she was like, oh, it's actually gone.
Well, like she's starting to understand object permanence, but it still like surprises her every time.
She's starting to become a magician. Kevin's gonna have to start learning her like sleight of hand tricks.
Kevin, I swear to God, if you teach our toddler sleight of hand, I will never forgive you. That is the scariest thing I can imagine.
Oh, what's that? Oh, my
A
pacifier.
toddler that knows sleight of hand.
She's a prodigy magician at the age of 1 year old.
Yeah,
1
you
year next month. Kevin,
Oh.
teach her everything that she knows in a month.
honey, you can't have soda. Here, you can have a bottle. Here. Yeah, okay, one sip and you're good. Got it. So. Here, kiddo. So. You guys, I will say. Yeah, the mayor mentioned that, Sheila Hyde March is staying at the Rusty Dragon. And she's like, I would love to attend and introduce you, but unfortunately, I do not think that Titus is going to leave the town hall until I actually finish that meeting. That I
Well,
was.
best let you get to that meeting.
Uh-huh.
Is it a fun meeting? What kind of meeting is it?
He wants me to lessen the taxes on imports to his mills because his is the only currently operating mill in the region.
Well, we
Oh,
don't want to
that's
play
a-
favorites.
Mm. And if
There's
only
not
one, he's
wanting to
gotta
play
make up.
favorites, but considering the other 3 mills within the region are a pile of ash.
Well, I mean,
I-
I guess that means that's the only one that he has to pick up the burden of the others.
He should be taxed more.
Mm.
While I
That-
like that theory, I don't think it's going to fly.
No, that's how it works.
And we do kind of need the services of the mill. I've actually heard that apparently the crew he has running the lumber mill have been running it all night long apparently, which is
That sounds like a staffing problem.
But you're the mayor. We're just adventurers who kill things, so
I feel like we're the militia at this point.
we don't get paid regularly.
I will say I am going to assume based on the things that I heard you came into town with, you get paid better, just less often.
Yeah.
What about all that time that we don't have anything?
Just hold on to
That's called investing.
Mm.
What?
Huh?
I don't think
I've never heard of the word.
Yeah.
Well, it helps if you stay in a place long enough to, open a bank account.
That's what I was gonna say. I've never seen it in a bank account.
I've literally never heard of this.
I invested all of my
What
money
is this
into this gun.
nonsense? I mean,
Well, if you need us, we will be available. And just give us a holler. We'll probably be out the window.
Out the window, you say, jumps out the window.
no,
I-
Jesus.
No, Banyen's the second floor. Oh,
She's a cat. She'll land on
shit.
her feet.
Yeah, wow, look at her. Wow.
Banyen, I know.
See you at the tavern.
Yeah.
She takes Percy with her. He
Hell yeah, I'm taking Percy.
holding on
with me.
like.
Oh yeah, he's absolutely doing the like you remember the raccoon from Pocahontas when
I
she
was
goes to the
thinking that.
waterfall? Yeah, that's his face.
Miko.
Yeah, Miko.
Yeah.
For some reason, my first thought was like, out the window, you say. Banyan grabs Percy, chucks him out the window, then dives out the window after.
True.
There's a character in Pocahontas named Percy, and it's a dog who's best friends with the
Oh,
raccoon
I forgot that.
named Miku.
I've forgotten most of Pocahontas, thankfully.
We may have to take another break because she is just upset.
But
Upsetty spaghetti.
baby.
Hmm.
One sec. Okay. So, you guys head out of town hall where you were meeting with the mayor. And where are you heading next? She had mentioned that there was somebody that might be interested in chatting with you guys over at the Rusty Dragon.
Yeah, let's
Or
go
you-
there. Let's
Okay.
go to the Rusty Dragon.
Pretty sure I'm already on my way over.
Yeah. What is the nickname for Zaro? Yeah.
Wait, is Zaro still alive?
Sometimes I wish I wasn't.
Oh god.
Have you seen how many stairs are in this damn town hall? Ugh.
I could carry you.
Would you?
Yeah. Pick you up.
His backpack's heavier than he is.
Alright. Man, you're lighter than Percy.
Wow. Thank you. I have been trying to watch my weight.
Percy like looks down like, is that an insult?
Percy, you eat food out of people's pockets.
You lay down to eat. You steal off of people's plates.
If I don't give you enough food every 5 seconds, you start scratching at my legs because you want food.
Oh no. Am I Percy? It just sounds like me. You're
Take
just
it then.
describing me.
Jesus. Okay.
Except instead of scratching, I would just start screaming.
Yes, please. Our cat, one of our cats does
All of
exactly.
those.
Lays on the floor to eat.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm like, you're describing that and it sounds like half of those are either my dog or my child.
Oh no.
Like I'm eating and she's trying to climb my leg like a tree. Like, where's mine? Can I have some?
Hand it over.
Yeah. So you guys make your way to the Rusty Dragon where you see a decent sized crowd. I'd say it's probably at this point, getting close to like probably a little later than most people would have dinner, but like it's getting to be 7 or 8 at night or so. So there's a good sized crowd in here. Amiko is playing her instrument. I can't remember the name of it. And the halfling barmaid is running around delivering dishes and things. And as soon as they see you, Amiko lets out a cheer and greets you gues. Welcome back. How did was it Thistletop go?
Yeah.
It hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Got attacked by things that were very hurty.
I'll take your word for it. Do you guys want dinner or have you already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fabulous. Okay. I think I heard around the grapevine that there was somebody that kind of wanted to talk to you guys.
I don't care about that. I want food.
By all means.
Uh,
If you're
yeah, tell them they were here so they can come over and we'll talk to them.
okay. Sorry, I just got a baby hand in my throat because she wanted a fucking cookie.
I want one too.
She literally braced herself against my throat so she could have the range to reach the cookies. And now she's just staring at it like, how do I eat this? What am I looking at? What do I got here? Well, now it's gonna stay on the fucking table. I'm not picking it up. You dropped it. Come on now. So, you guys look over, and in one corner of the tavern, eating a bowl of stew, is a very beautiful woman in probably like her 30s or so, with dark hair that's pulled into like this tight bun, wearing this really beautiful silk dress.
Ooh,
Hmm.
Quick, offer her some garlic bread.
stop. This is trying to set me up with a reroll.
I think cheese would work better.
Hmm.
Cheesy garlic bread.
Hmm. Yeah.
So a moment or two later, Bethana comes out with several bowls of Amiko's signature curried stew, and several piles of rolls and various side dishes.
Yeah.
Hmm. Nice.
So you guys have your meal, and I'll say that Bethana arranges for Snax's meal to go upstairs.
Should I?
That's
If you're
you.
not comfortable, it's not just us down here. It's all these other patrons. So
Okay, I'll go upstairs and eat my food.
we can come upstairs with you.
No, it's okay. You guys stay down here. It's fine.
Okay.
I head upstairs and I eat my food.
On the way up, as Bethana's carrying it, she's like, if it's like, it might be cheaper. I mean, I'm not saying that we have any offense. We're perfectly willing, but you might consider checking out, like, seeing if the butcher is interested in giving you some supply. You might be able to get like a discount,
That
at
is
least on the days when you're not able to have a meal here, because I know that you guys do traveling and stuff. I don't. Is jerky count? Does jerky count? Is that
Yeah.
what you?
Does it? I
You
don't
know, that's rude. I'm sorry.
I like
Uh,
turkey.
And don't want to be too jerky when you talk to people.
Mhm.
Oh God, get your fingers out of your eyeball, Jesus Christ.
The-
Sorry, she's
I'll-
like rubbing her eyes, but she doesn't have this whole concept of maybe don't dig your fingers into your eye socket.
Hmm.
So I just
I-
like at close range saw her fingertip go into her eye.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Oh, lovely.
now that I've had that nightmare fuel for the night, you guys sit down, enjoy your meal, listen to Amiko playing more music. And after a few minutes, you do see that woman in the silk dress watching you guys.
Hello.
As soon as you acknowledge her, she'll walk over.
Oh God.
Howdy.
Hello, I am Sheila Heidenmarch. I believe you're the ones they're calling the heroes of Sandpoint. Is that right?
I
As far as you
guess.
know.
That is true. I'm here because I heard that you may have encountered somebody that I'm searching for. I'm looking for a wizard named
Oh, go on.
My
Lyria
hat.
Oh,
Lyria Kenja. She's
oh,
a woman that had been a Pathfinder initiate before she killed two of her competitors and fled the city of Magnamar.
Wow. Oh,
My recent divinations into finding her showed that she was somewhere in this region. And after speaking with the mayor of this lovely town, I believe you guys may have had an encounter with her. She's an Osirani woman with long dark braided hair and a white cat familiar.
oh,
The one we
cat.
killed.
Think
Dude.
maybe.
Did we capture her?
No, I don't.
I think you guys killed her.
Yeah, we dealt with her at Thistletop. She is no longer in the realm of the living.
We killed her.
That's what she would have received in Magnamar. I just wanted to make sure that she was found and justly dealt with for her crimes against her fellow initiates in the Pathfinder Lodge. I was willing to offer a bounty, but
Oh, she might not be fully dead, but with a bounty, we can go
I
make sure.
Come in to see you got the money.
I am
So-
still I am still willing to provide it, given that I have received confirmation from your sheriff here that she was indeed slain.
Do need the body.
Yeah. Like Queen.
That would be preferable just to ensure
We
I
kept
don't
all of
know.
her stuff, like her clothes.
If you have our spell book, that would be greatly appreciated.
Ooh.
Yes,
Did we grab her spell book?
we looted everybody. Right?
I'll say yeah, you would have had her spell book if you
Yeah,
looted everybody, because she probably would have kept it on her.
Yeah, and we got this arm here from New Orleans.
You did not take her arm off. Her arm was still attached to her.
Buzz, will you
Aw.
give me a hand?
Yeah. I believe we have just like flips through his backpack. Oh, is this it?
It certainly is, I thank you. This should suffice at least for our records and the Pathfinder Lodge back home that she's been summarily dealt with. Um sorry. If you are willing to wait a bit, I could retrieve the bounty.
I mean, we're not going anywhere, but
Mhm.
we also
Um,
should probably,
I don't remember. Did we bring the bodies back? Or did we?
I think
Yeah,
we
we're
just left them.
yeah, I'll say you did, because you guys
Okay.
brought a shitload of stuff back. I think you guys like
All right, this chandelier,
enlisted the
these
goblins in
gold
helping.
goblets, and ladies.
Um,
Wow.
she says I do now that I have found her. I do need to head back to Magnamar shortly. But I will say if you find yourselves in the City of Monuments, I'd love to have you at dinner at Hyde March Manor. I've heard a decent amount of your exploits from Miss Kajitsu here, and I'm sure that my husband would find your insights very interesting. He's
Ah, fuck. She's married.
Are you like listening in from like the floorboards?
Yeah.
we're both quite avid historians of Thessalonian lore and the local history. And I've heard that you guys have found quite a few interesting things lately.
Well, we are on near the border of, two Runelords, territories.
Hmm. Keep mind. Sorry, the baby just grabbed my mic.
My turn. Check out my sample.
My rapper name is the baby too.
Oh no.
The baby for real.
For real, the baby. The real, the baby.
All right.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Um,
We have not confirmed it visually yet, but from what little bit we have received back from where we had found your acquaintance, we believe there is something here in the city called a rune well. For Freckles, what are you doing?
oh. First, he got locked out of Snax's room and he's having a meltdown. Um,
Why did drink the wine?
And it creates these creatures called sin spawn.
really? I've heard of Sin Spawn as servants of some of the Runelords, but I've never heard of this rune well that they come from. I would be fascinated to hear more about them.
Hey, Freckles, don't drink the Sprite.
I know that the stories have always said that they were quite a formidable foe, but I will say if you're able to bring us the heads of any of these sin spawn creatures, I believe my husband and I would be able to offer a bounty for those just for experimental purposes, of course.
Oh, we should be, well, we gotta go that way anyway at some point, so I mean, we should be able to grab one for you, just as a favor for you.
Absolutely.
Maybe we can grab one that's semi-intact, not just the head.
That would be impressive indeed.
I mean, we took care of. Oh, you weren't there. You're not here either.
I'm not here. No.
I miss Snax. We took care of one before I got kidnapped. Old naps? God, I need a nap.
Kidnapped?
They grabbed me. I said a few things in Thessalonian, and I picked up a few things here and there, and one of them did look like that cat thing where they or
It must have
that
been
dog thing, or where they're just like,
It must have been exceptionally old to understand Thessalonian. The do you mind? Sorry, the baby just discovered the cord of my headphones. She says the readings that I've encountered that mention sin spawn indicate that when they're born or created as such, that they're not much more intelligent than a well-trained dog, but that over the course of many, many years, if not centuries, they grow in intellect. And it's not until after a couple of centuries that they're able to pick up the skill of language. If it knows Thessalonian, it must be quite old indeed.
potentially at least one of them we encountered.
Or was taught the language by someone.
Could be true. That could be true. Guess we'll have to find out, and I wouldn't want to risk your life. You don't need to join us, but we will definitely document and let you know what we find. Since you seem to be interested.
The tempting offer, although my adventuring days are behind me.
That's what I thought. Ow!
I
hit myself too hard.
I tend to leave that to the other Pathfinder initiates these days. busy myself with cataloging things found and um, ensuring that all of the knowledge that there is to find here in Varisia makes it back to makes it out to the rest of the Pathfinder Society at large. Um, I will say at that point, if you would like snacks, that you have finished enough of your dinner. If you would like to rejoin the group, you can, while they're chatting with this woman.
Okay, I will head down. I've got a piece of meat in my pocket for Perseus.
As soon as you sit down, he's already checking your pockets for it.
It's there, buddy.
I don't know if we were properly introduced. My name is Zaro Rinoran.
Mm.
These are my. I think I would say friends at this
Yeah, we're
point.
friends. We're
We're
friends.
Yes.
You don't think we're friends?
I was weighing options between acquaintances and friends, but I think we're close enough.
Okay.
What is it? Aarrol Lei, Banyen.
Is her last name actually Winchester?
Oh, Winchester. I don't remember learning that part, but I know it.
I don't think
And-
I've ever said it, to be honest.
It's on the name tag. And then Snax. She's not told us her real name.
It's Snaxopat Bepnex.
Gesundheit. Anyways, the Snax.
Yeah, I think it's better if it was Snax. Nice to meet you.
I am Sheila Hydemarch, venture captain of the Pathfinder Lodge in Magnamar.
And who could forget our mascot? You do the introductions.
Oh, this is Perseus.
Oh, what a delightfully impish little creature. And she like leans down to him and gives him like a little scritch on the head, and he just sort of like leans back, eyeing her, and she smiles at him and then offers him a piece of like the roll
Oh,
that she was
there
eating,
he
and
is.
he's like,
Here you go. Here's Percy.
His name isn't just Percy.
and Percy, but
No, it's Perseus.
what are you doing, ma'am?
Oh, well, I learned something today.
Percy. Oh gosh, dude.
So are any of you, I'm not sure how many of you are locals, but are you at all familiar with the Pathfinder Society?
No.
I've heard the name once or twice.
It's been a while since I've heard the term. I don't get out much now these days.
I'm not sure I've ever heard the term.
Well,
So the
that's right.
Pathfinder Society is a organization that's based out of Absalom. We've only recently, in the last couple of years, had a chapter built up here in Varisia. And our members, called Pathfinders, are adventurers that explore and delve through the lesser parts of the world. They document everything that we've seen regarding history, strange magics they found, different creatures. And these journals are then sent back to Absalom, where they're compiled into a series of books that most of those stories are then, of course, shared with the general public, but a small handful of the rarest, most dangerous finds are of course, kept to the leadership.
Yeah,
And
don't
those that
wanna cause
found
a
it, of course.
Don't want to cause a panic. You know,
Of
makes
course.
sense.
But it seems like I would be interested in reading any journals that the group of you may write in the future if you're interested.
You got plenty of stories. You've been around.
You've been around a lot longer.
Oh, don't I know it? Oh, you meant just age, yes.
Ironic.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew what you. Yes. Yeah. Well, you want to keep it in mind, and we'll make sure to document things here and there, and let you know.
Leilani.
Heating pad is falling down.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so sleepy. She's like going from like happy-go-lucky to just crying. So I will say that you guys chat with her a little bit more if you would like. And well, as it is getting toward evening, she tells you that while she would love to hear more stories, she does have a fairly long journey back home in the morning.
You have a place to stay for tonight? Here? Are you staying here?
Yes, a room upstairs.
Hmm.
Amiko was so kind to grant me one of the larger ones with a lovely view of the river.
Percy, put your feet down.
Leilani, please stop typing things. Oh, okay. All right. That's fair. She found the button that turns the rainbow lights on my keyboard on and off, and is just mashing it. Like, I mean, to be fair, I also love the rainbow keyboard. So she heads up to her room. And at this point, things are starting to slow down a little bit in the Rusty Dragon. I'll say it's probably getting close to like 1 in the morning or so before people start actually filing out and heading home or heading to their rooms.
Well, it's about 4 hours past my bedtime.
Or
Yeah, about, give or take, maybe 5. Well,
Ma'am, you are too young for John Wick.
Nobody's too young for John Wick.
Wait, which one is this? Is this 3?
Very relatable story.
I don't remember which one. Yeah.
Where are you falling?
It's falling again.
No,
You're falling asleep.
you're okay. You're okay. And after she leaves your table, Amico stops by. So I heard you guys might be staying in town for a few days, at least.
Maybe.
yeah, we'll
Or are
see
you
what-
following Miss Hyde March straight back to Magnamar and ditching our quaint little asses?
No, no, no.
I don't think you're a little ass, man.
What was that?
I think I've had too much to drink.
Oh, hey, if you're going to say it with confidence.
No, I
It's
can't
all
say it.
about confidence in
No.
this world.
Is there anything that you would like us to do, amigo?
I mean, it's a little weird and do you mind Leilani, I'm trying to do like a little tiny RP thing here. Thank you. She says it's a little weird, and personal, but he's kind of a shitbird, but I'm laying my father to rest tomorrow, and
Mm.
I kind of didn't want it to just be me and Father's Antis and the gravedigger and the boneyard, if you know what I mean. But if you guys are busy, I understand. I just
We can always make time for a friend to show our support.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would appreciate it. I mean, I kind of hate his guts still, but suppose everybody deserves a proper burial if they can.
Yeah. Especially if you don't, they can rise as the undead and haunt you.
Yeah, he did enough haunting me in life. That's the last thing I need. Close my document? Was rude. Um, and so you guys are going to that stuff you found underneath the glassworks next, right?
Yep.
At some point to help, clear it out. So maybe it can be back up and running again without spooky
Well,
scaries coming out of the walls and whatnot.
that would be appreciated. I haven't really thought much about it. What I'm gonna do, I still have to figure out what to do with the manor too. And she like looks out the window and across the street and over the little bit of a river, you can see the four manor houses of the founding families, which is where her father's house was or is still.
How did I miss that?
She's like, I haven't lived there basically since I took off when I was
Mhm.
16. And
Mm.
but I can't exactly just sell it. And he
I'll
had
give you a gold.
like a full staff of like a cook and a maid and whatnot. So I have to figure out what to do about them. And
All right, 2 gold.
yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough to pay their salary, buddy. I mean, my father was a miserly bastard, but he wasn't a thief.
Hmm.
Regardless of what
I
Susan
just wanted
said.
the house and the land. I didn't want the people. I know, baby. We're gonna be stopping soon. Cry, cry.
Um, that might be something that I could do. I don't really know. As far as I know, those homes have always been held by the founders' families, but
All right.
I don't plan on having any heirs anytime soon. And honestly, if I did, I probably wouldn't want to raise them in that house anyway.
Mm.
So
Don't blame you.
yeah, I'll talk to Kendra in the morning and see how we would go about maybe transferring a deed for one of those houses. Like maybe they'll have to make new laws for it. It might not have ever been done before in Sandpoint.
Mm.
Well, you know where we'll be if you need any help, whether it be exorcising some demons in the manor or just again, we'll be there tomorrow to show you some support.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, my feral gremlin baby just went from like climbing up my legs to crawling away at Mach 10 to grab a ball.
He's having a ball.
because she has the attention span of a gnat. So let's see. Was there anything else you guys would like to do or check in on before heading to bed that evening?
I think we're good.
I don't
At
think
least
so.
Aarrol is.
So how is everyone doing? You know, catching up, just, you know, a little interpersonal group. How's everyone doing?
Okay. Little pain in the back, but I'm okay.
It's good to hear. I mean, sorry about your back, but I'm glad you're doing all right besides that.
Yeah. You know how it is when you carry the group, your back starts hurting.
Oh, yes, I've been there. Not anymore, obviously, but, you know, I used to be there. Oh my gosh. How about you? How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Just fine? Only fine? Oh, I see how it is. I'm teasing. It's okay. You can be fine.
Like, well, I turned on into a werewolf without any, you know.
Incidences?
There wasn't a
Murders?
full moon. Normally it only.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Percy, come down.
Normally it only happens during that time, so I'm a little freaked out about that. That it might happen at any time now. So
It might. But it was very impressive.
maybe.
How in control of that were you?
I mean, not really.
Not really.
No.
Hmm. Still, it
If it wasn't for all of the things there, you all might have been on.
might have been on the menu. Well, don't worry, it wouldn't be the first time. You what?
Were you almost eaten before?
Yes.
By who? By what? When? Where? Why?
Too many to name.
Zaro, is this like a sexual thing?
No, not this time. Wink. No, I've been attacked by stuff and spooky things and grabby things. Lots of bitey things. You know, it just comes with the hazards of the job. How about you, Banyen? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, that's
I mean,
great.
I'm pretty much just I'm hanging, waiting for the next thing I get to shoot at.
That might be soon.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. How you doing, Zaro?
I'm doing all right.
All right.
I've been, you know, it's weird. I will be honest, it's a tad weird being this active again.
Hmm.
You know, some things are kind of coming back to me, you know.
Yeah.
You know, just like dusting the cobwebs off and you're like, oh yeah, I still can do that.
Hmm.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Not nearly as rusty as I thought I was. Still far away off of where I used to be. Oh, hello, cat.
Can you guys hear me? I know she's been messing with my thing.
Yeah.
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 Okay, cool. She did not turn it off, thank good. Yeah, so I think that we will end there with you guys having a chat before bed. Sorry this one's a little short, but somebody's just having a night.
Yeah,
And next time we'll pick up with Lungiku Kajitsu's funeral, and then perhaps a trip into the glasswork and those weird, creepy catacombs beneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. So keep checking us out. We have a whole bunch of shows. Not gonna go into them because baby's having a meltdown. But follow us for more stuff, and we will see you guys next time.